big disclaimer before I start the video. Just know that I'm not a huge fan of Kirby. I don't know what I want, I don't know what the fans want, so everything I say must be taken with a grain of salt. Now, HAL Laboratories released Kirby Star Allies not too long ago. I think it was actually last year that they released it. And while it was seen as a really good game, it wasn't really seen as anything substantial for the Kirby series, and they thought it was way too short and had a very big lack of content. Now, what I'm about to talk about is the future of the Kirby series and where it's gonna go from here as of next game. Now, it's very likely that they're already working on the new Kirby game, and I am not going to bother asking the question whether it's gonna happen or not. It obviously is. But what I'm wondering is, what are they gonna do with this one? They've been on a certain track where they've been pumping out pretty much the same Kirby game, except for one of them. Planet Robobot was pretty unique. So I'm wondering, maybe they could innovate in terms of the art style. Now, what they are probably going to do is just the same thing they've always been doing, is using a model and just making the game around that. However, what if they went for a hand-drawn art style similar to games like Cuphead or other games like that? Another idea could be using the refined cardstock aesthetic that they used to use with Kirby's games in the Game Boy Advance and DS days. That kind of art style is possible in an actual game now, so I'm wondering if they could do that. And as for the gameplay of that new Kirby game, it's gonna play like a Kirby game. However, what if they instead made a Kirby game in 3D? Like, not just a 2.5D one, but an actual 3D Kirby game. How would that work? Would it be possible? I think it'd be possible. People have been asking for it, they've wanted to make it, so it's not unlikely that they're going to make one. However, how would that game work? Obviously, if you could fly everywhere like you can in the 2D games, that would be completely broken. But what if they limited your jumps to only 5 flutters? Then you'd be able to make an actual 3D platformer. As for the formula of this 3D Kirby platformer, we don't know what it would be like, but I could see it going down 2 routes. One is that they will maintain the philosophy of that this is a game for beginners, and Kirby is for that. Although, another thing they could try is making a collectathon. It's similar to the 3D Mario games or something like Banjo-Kazooie or something like that. If you used that in combination with the copy abilities, then they could make the combat in this really engaging, and maybe reward players for fighting more enemies. That way, it wouldn't seem like just another Kirby game. But hey, maybe I'm stupid or maybe I'm wrong here. Let me know in the comment section if I am stupid or wrong here, so that I can fix it later. Bye.